You bought the game. You installed the game. Then somebody looked at your screen and said, honestly, what if this was also a billboard? Today we're counting down 10 paid games where 2K, EA, Sony, Ubisoft, Capcom, and friends pushed ads, pop-ups, or real brands into places players did not exactly ask for. Cash register first, vibes later. Number 10, let's go. Kicking us off at number 10 is Burnout Paradise, where EA's open-world racer briefly became campaign real estate in 2008. Barack Obama's campaign bought Xbox 360 in-game billboard ads in 10 battleground states, reminding players that early voting had begun. Historically fascinating? Sure. But if you were just trying to barrel roll through Paradise City, politics appearing on the wall at 180 miles per hour is still a wild little jump scare. Number 9, Alan Wake. Remedy's 2010 original had real Energizer batteries and Verizon placement in Bright Falls, enough that the remaster later replaced the expired real-world branding with fictional stuff. The funny part is the batteries matter, because your flashlight is basically your weapon against the darkness. So yes, one of your survival resources was also an ad. Great game. Extremely sponsored flashlight. Number 8 is Final Fantasy XV, where Square Enix gave Cup Noodles an entire side quest. In Chapter 8, Gladiolus sends Noctis hunting a behemoth, zoo egg, or Carla boss ingredient for the perfect cup, and finishing it gives 4,000 EXP. Look, it's memorable. But a full-price fantasy RPG stopping so your prince can optimize instant ramen is branded emotional whiplash with a campfire animation. Number 7, Death Stranding. In the original 2019 release, Sam's private room stocked Monster Energy, and drinking it restored stamina and boosted maximum stamina. That is not a poster in the background. That is a real drink with gameplay stats. To be fair, the director's cut later swapped it for in-universe Bridges Energy. But launch Sam was absolutely doing sponsored cardio through the apocalypse. Number 6 is NBA 2K20, because 2K was already testing how much ad players would swallow before 2K21. In 2019, players reported unskippable loading screen ads, including Converse and Express placements, in a $60 annual sports game. The game could be loaded and still make you wait. That's the line. If the match is ready but the ad isn't finished, the ad is the priority. Number 5, Street Fighter V. In December 2018, Capcom added optional sponsored content to costumes, stages, and loading screens. You could turn it off, but players who left it on earned bonus fight money in ranked and casual matches, with an upper limit. That's the weird little hook. Your fighter could become ad space for a currency drip. Ryu did not train for this at the mall kiosk. Number 4 is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. In 2023, players reported a full-screen Black Friday pop-up for Assassin's Creed Mirage appearing when they opened an in-game menu. Ubisoft said it was a technical error and that it was fixed. Fine. But from the player's side, the experience was simple. I opened my map in a game I bought, and the animus tried to sell me another box. Number 3 is Wipeout HD, because Sony found the funniest possible place for ads, loading screens in a futuristic racing game. In 2009, video ads were patched into the paid PSN Racer, and reports found they could extend load times. Sony pulled the ad after backlash, then later patch notes said ad loading changes were coming back. Players paid for speed. Sony parked them at a commercial. Number 2, EA Sports UFC 4. Weeks after launch, EA added ads for Amazon's The Boys into replay and overlay moments. Players hated it because UFC 4 was a paid game and the ads arrived after reviews. EA apologized, disabled them, and said replay and overlay ads would not return. That consequence matters. The crowd booed, and the billboard got thrown out of the octagon. And number 1 is NBA 2K21, where 2K put unskippable Oculus Quest 2 ads into pre-game loading segments shortly after release. GameSpot reported this was a full-price game, with additions costing up to $100. 2K apologized for how the ads were placed, but said they would not be shown so prominently, not that ads were gone forever. That's the cleanest version of the crime. You paid admission, then got sold a seat. That's the list. 10 times paid games borrowed your screen for somebody else's pitch. Which one got you the worst? The loading screen ads, the pop-ups, or Sam's sponsored stamina juice? Drop it below, subscribe to the Loot Desk, and I'll see you at the counter.